All right. We didn't plan this, right? But we're actually doing two Will Ferrell movies in a row. Hey,
Oh yeah, that was a happy accident.
it's a very
that's,
happy
that's
accident.
that's not what a happy accident means, but yeah, that's what it is.
It is very great because I know the first time we did a Will Ferrell movie,
So
maybe
so what are we doing? I didn't know he was in Incredible Hulk.
we didn't do Incredible because I'm very green.
That's
I'm
what
like,
it looks like. Well, it's also because your room's so green too. I
oh, I
mean,
did that on
I
purpose
think I
because
think it needs a flash between green and red and stuff. At least there needs to be flash. Solid green just makes me think, huh? We're either doing Green Lantern or the Hulk.
yeah, Green Lantern or the Hulk or the Matrix. I think that's
But
the
oh
only
well. I wore
green.
my Christmas shirt. I wore my Christmas shirt too. It's
Very
got
nice
the picture
Ireland
of
shirt,
like a Christmas leaf.
and I'm wearing
What?
Elf.
It says Christmas on. It says
Oh, it's a
Christmas on it.
Christmas leaf,
It
not
just looks
Ireland.
backwards. It says Christmas. Yeah, it says Christmas. It just looks like it's backwards. It says
Gotcha.
Ireland.
Hey,
Yeah,
last
good.
week I wasn't dressed as a detective for the other guys, but when we did Talladega Nights, I dressed up as Ricky Bobby, and now I'm dressed up as Elf. It's so funny when I
Yep.
bought this, right? And Heather asked me like, "Hey,
Yep.
where's the hat?" And I had to tell her like, it was too small for my head because I tried it on. It was not working. It looked like
uh,
I'm
you
wearing a
don't
candy
you
corn.
don't have to you don't have to brag. You don't have to brag, Mister. I got a bigger head than everybody.
That's not bragging. Sometimes I
A
don't
big
like
head.
that.
My head's so big I can't wear the Mandalorian helmet.
I could wear the
I
Mandalorian
guess it's
helmet.
not.
It's not bragging because if I
That's
go
what
to a
you get for
store,
having.
I can't buy Wiggler
The only, yeah,
sunglasses.
let me tell you what. I'll tell you something. The only person that's not bragging about your big head is your mom. Okay, now that's as mean as we're gonna get today.
Yes, yes. Okay. So let's get on to the movie. How did you like the
Uh,
Elf?
oh, I actually love this. This was actually pretty good.
Yes,
It's
right.
pretty good. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I should say. I mean, pretty much if it's got Will Ferrell, it should be good. But yeah, this is good, especially since it's directed by the man who directed Iron Man.
See, so Jon Favreau, everybody agrees, but everybody's meme is like, oh, for Christmas he brought us Elf, then he brought us Iron Man, and then he brought us the Mandalorian.
Yeah. So for several Christmases, I mean, that's
Yes,
man.
for
He can just
several Christmases.
he delivers Christmas. Let's put it this way. It's like, what do you
Oh,
want for Christmas? Shane Iron Man.
but that's our tagline for the show. I'm so glad we got it within 3 minutes when we started. Jon Favreau can deliver Christmas to us. this
John
is
John Favreau could deliver
this is how
Christmas.
Jon Favreau can deliver
No,
Christmas.
let me put it this way. That means this just means that John Favreau can direct.
He can tell the story. So he falls in line.
He
I was
can tell a
thinking about
story,
this.
or he can make sure the story gets told.
Yes, he's. I was just thinking about this before we got on that him and Ben Affleck are better directors than they are actors. Like think
I
of all
don't
the
know.
John Favreau actings you've been seeing. But then,
Happy Hogan's the best. That was actually the only one I could think of.
but then he's also directed himself in that role.
Yeah, he did.
If
Yeah,
you
he
think
did.
about it, majorly anybody can play Happy Hogan, but not anybody
Well,
can
well,
direct those movies like he
well.
can.
Let's. No, you're right. But the thing is, I can't say I've seen a lot of his movies because I was really never interested. Because he's in a lot of stuff I don't want to see.
You know what? We
And
saw
for
a
the longest
majority
time,
of them.
he always plays the biggest jerk in a lot of them.
I think they typecast him because like the way he looks
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Well, probably so. I mean, but that's the thing. Who wants to see? I mean, he's never been like a big actor or a main actor either. Ben
Yeah.
Affleck's been a main actor. I
Oh
mean, I'm not
yeah.
gonna say he wasn't. I mean, I know there's some movies where he was the main star,
Yeah.
but I didn't see those. I know there's one where he's a chef. I would like to actually see that
Which
movie.
he also
I think it's called
directed
The Chef.
himself.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
actually probably be a good one
Yeah,
because he
that's probably
knows
a
what
good
he
one.
wants. Because he would be showing you what he wants you to see.
Yep.
That way, you're getting the best of it.
Hey, we forgot Cowboys and Aliens. Actually, for
Oh
all the
no, we
stuff
didn't get. I
he
didn't.
no, I
We
mean
didn't
like
get there yet. But we did Cowboys
yeah,
and
we did
Aliens.
Cowboys and Aliens. Yeah.
Well, I was going to mention it though. I just said I didn't
Oh,
get to
okay.
mention it,
Oh, okay. I got you. What you mean? You
which
know
he
what?
didn't do it.
Yeah.
Didn't do so well, but it was a good movie.
See, it was a good movie. And I haven't finished watching The
It was a
Lion
good
King,
movie.
but he
It's
also
just
directed The Lion King to the live action one and the live
yeah,
action
never
Jungle
didn't
Book.
see that one yet.
You know what?
But I did.
He
Well,
only
okay, he could bring.
directed like 10 movies, and we saw most of
Well,
them.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
two of them are Iron Man and Elf.
And we talked about a couple of them too. So
And what is it called? Sufura? Saphora? A space adventure?
I don't know.
Before he did Iron Man.
Really?
Yeah. It's by Sony. Maybe that's why I never heard about it. But you know what?
Never heard of it.
Jon Favreau.
Or have we? Or maybe I have heard of it. You're just not saying it right.
Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni needs to be the Kevin Feige of Star Wars universe now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll talk to the president of Disney right away.
Yes, thank you so much for this. So after this show, call whoever, I don't know who the CEO of Disney
Eisenberg.
Is it Eisenberg?
Is it Eisenberg?
Or Eisner? Michael Eisner.
I may have changed it off. Eisner.
Yeah,
Eisner. Why did I say Eisenberg?
So why did you like this movie? How many times have you seen it? I really liked it this time around.
No, I've only seen it once. This is the first time. This is the first time for me to ever see it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
People talk about it all the time. People go, "You've seen Elf?" I'm like, "No, I haven't seen Elf," but it's good. I'm not gonna say it's like the best Will Ferrell movie I've ever seen, but it's just very funny.
Enjoyable.
I just like it. It's very enjoyable, especially how annoying he is. He's so annoying. But it's one of those fish out of water. You usually get a kick out of when you see somebody in a world that they don't belong.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what?
Especially when he walks in. Because especially when he walks in there, he goes, "Congratulations!
You finally did it.
I'm the best hot dog in the world. You finally did it." But that's not the funniest thing about it. The funniest thing about it, if you've ever seen stuff about New York, is New York has something, the best of something in the world's best of something in New York. It's always there. And people say people from Texas brag. New York's has got their head so far up their butts, so nobody would know anything about it.
Well, I wouldn't say that for Texas, right? People from Texas brag about their own stuff. But for New York, it's other people bragging about the New York. Because Santa did the same thing when you say like the Joe Street, everyone's going to say original, but it's not New Yorkers doing it. I never heard of people saying we have it the best. And by we, I mean New Yorkers
that say, it is New Yorkers say we got the best hot dogs in the world.
Oh, I don't know.
And
I want to
say they kind of do.
It's when I was in New York, when Heather and I was in New York, we love all the food there. Okay, and the thing that we did see is like the gum around the subway station. That is very true.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome too.
When he started eating all the gum, I'm thinking like, did they prep that for Will Ferrell or did he just went ahead and did it? Because that's super gross.
I don't know. Because, that's actually
because like on some of the shot when he's just wandering around, right? Like you can see some of the people like looking at him in a way where like they're shooting a movie. Because they did that.
You see that? Yeah, you see that in the deal. They're just kind of like, huh?
They just let him wander around and do whatever. So Will Ferrell and Jim Carrey and Bill Murray, those are the three guys they let you do that. Like, hey, let him roll the camera, and whatever he does, we'll just film it. It's better to have it than not.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they don't do that for everybody nowadays. Because they're hey, stop. They're like, stop. Insurance isn't going to cover that if you get sick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the gum thing. So, it's pretty funny just to see him do that, though. Even though Santa told him not to do it. Like, hey, it's not free candy.
He technically, he said, if you see it on the ground.
Oh, on the ground, don't eat it. Think it's free candy.
If you see it on the ground, because you could even see Buddy think about it. He's looked at it. He's like, it's not on the ground. It's not on the ground.
That's a very good point. I'm so glad you enjoyed it because, like, I think the first time I watched it, I was on the fence. I wasn't sure because I think I watched this because this is Will Ferrell's first movie straight out of SNL. That's not based on like the SNL characters.
Oh,
it was. Yeah. This was way before, like, Anchorman, Talladega Nights, all of that. This is what he did after, still kind of.
Well, I'm thinking that's what was good for him too. Who wants to? Yes. You don't have to always. If you do something out of SNL, then you usually get. That's where you get stuff. What's
really funny?
You do all your little characters, and then you don't see them anymore.
So Will Ferrell, when he did this movie, right? He thought this was gonna suck. Like, he thought this was going to be his last movie. Like, man, this movie's going to bomb. I'm never going to be heard of again. Like, this is going to be my last movie. And then it did the complete opposite, right? Because I was just looking, like, at the budget. This movie only cost $33 million to make, right? It made $225 million.
And lots of people talk about it.
Oh, a lot of people talk about it. Come on. One of my favorite lines is, like, you sit on the throne of lies. like Like the face that he looks at that comedian, Audie Lang, that's his name, because I know that comedian. And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? Get the hell away from me, because he's talking to the kid, and like, don't tell him what you want. Like, what did I sing for you on your birthday? He's like, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That joke was so silly. I was like, that was my fault. I set the ball too low. And when he said, you smell like beef and cheese, I'm thinking like, well, I had never imagined that that's something they would say. Like, the most logical thing was like, you smell like, alcohol and cigarettes, right? But he said very specific, beef and cheese. And when he said that, it reminds me of like, now I want some nachos.
Why?
I don't know. But you smell like beef and cheese. And who was that actress in it? Zooey Deschanel. She is pretty. I don't think I've seen her in a lot of stuff.
Oh, she hasn't been in that lot of stuff. She had her own TV show.
Which one was
New Girl?
New Girl. That's what I never seen that. So, but that's I
didn't see it in there. But yeah, she was in
a New Guy. I think I seen the New Guy with that DJ.
The New Guy? You never heard of that.
Oh, it's an old movie, 2002. I mean, like Elf was 2003. She was in.
Oh, the New Guy. Yeah, she was in the New Guy.
Yeah, but DJ.
She was in the New Guy. That was the first. I think that's the first time I ever saw her. Was in the New Guy, and she changed quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh, she has.
Her sister. She also has a sister.
Oh, so
was in that TV show called Bones. Emily.
Oh, Emily. Oh, I see. Emily Deschanel. Do they look alike?
Yeah.
Oh, not too much.
No, they do not.
Oh, okay.
But they are both cute.
Oh, they're both cute.
And she can sing. So
which ones? Oh, Zoe can, yeah. Zoe can sing.
Well, she was also in another movie. She was also in another movie with I forgot what it was. It's like a swords and sorcery movie.
Oh, the sister?
No.
Oh, Zoe.
We're talking about movie? Zoe. She was in the movie. A swords and sorcery type movie.
Oh, I just saw the wow, it's shooting a lot of films. Sometimes she got me and that other girl mixed up that plays Mossy from MCU.
Really?
You know what? They look alike to me. One is probably shorter, and one is more.
No, they don't look
well endowed.
They don't look anything alike.
Well, maybe not to you. You know what? I'm very confused on a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm older now. Oh, she was in Live Free or Die. Oh, I'll say Live Free or Die Hard, but this is Live Free or Die. Bridge to Terabithia.
But I didn't ever see that one.
Oh, that's the one that you
actually. I did see that.
Bridge to Terabithia. That's the sorcerer looking.
No.
Oh, it's not.
No. What was the movie? I can't remember the name of the movie.
She was in the assassination of Jesse James. We went to see that.
We didn't saw that at the theater. I don't remember that.
You don't? Yeah, we saw that in the theater.
Now I gotta rewatch them
because you told me.
No, I remember the movie. I just don't remember her in the movie.
Oh, okay. Your Highness.
That was a good movie. I just don't remember her in that
Your
movie.
Highness.
Oh yeah, Your Royal Highness.
Yeah.
Your Highness. That's the one she's in.
Yeah, that has Danny McBride, right? Yep.
Yeah, it's Danny McBride and what's his name?
Natalie Portman's in this one.
And it also has Darth Vader's mom.
Yeah, Natalie Portman is
wife. Darth Vader's wife. I'm sorry, Darth Vader's wife.
Darth Vader's
Luke Skywalker's mom.
Yes, Luke Skywalker's mom. Oh, she was in trial. Okay, I see. Huh.
I mean, a lot of stuff.
Zoe.
And what is it? Who was Santa Claus? Wasn't that Ed Asner as Santa Claus?
Are you talking about the actual real Santa?
Yeah, who was the actor in Santa Claus this one?
It is Ed Asner.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That guy's awesome.
That is good. No wonder he looks so familiar. Oh, and James
Plus,
Caan.
It's got Dr. Proton. It's got Dr. Proton.
Professor Proton.
Bob Newhart.
Yes.
Well, yeah, Professor Bob Newhart. Because I don't know if you ever saw the Bob Newhart show.
I have not, because is his mannerism always the same? Because his mannerism from this. Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of like that. That's kind of his act. I mean, because he's the same as that. I mean, that's the thing. But there was a show called Bob.
Oh, there is?
Called Bob, where he was a comic book writer. Where he's supposed to be a comic book writer.
Oh, is Bob Newhart a comedian or something?
Yes, he's.
He is a comedian. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a comedian. He had a TV show called Bob, where he was a comic book writer, which I actually like to watch. And the thing is, Marvel released one of his the comic books, the fictional comic book. I can't remember. It's Mad Dog. I think it's called Mad Dog or something like that. And I
Really?
actually have it, issue number one, Mad Dog or whatever it is.
Oh,
I mean, I
they
don't know if it's worth anything because probably people are looking at it like, when did Marvel make this? Marvel
oh,
never made it. It's based on the TV show Bob.
the Bob Newhart show. Oh, that's pretty cool. From the 61 to
But yeah, like,
62.
but he also had a show called just Bob.
That's cool. He's not dead yet, right?
I don't think so.
Oh no, he's not. He's 94. That's good.
Yeah, he's
Because
still
like
kicking.
they killed off his character in the Big Bang Theory, but he comes back
Yeah,
as
I
a
know.
Star Wars ghost.
As a ghost, Force ghost.
Jedi,
Yeah.
oh, I loved it how they did it. But Sheldon, it makes so much sense. Even the way that he act, like even in this movie, he's like, oh, well let me tell you something, buddy. No, this is really good. I like the Hold on, I wrote some notes here. I did like the background of why they chose elves. They choose to tell that story of like, well, we didn't use trolls because
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I liked it. I like that too.
they
That's
didn't use
awesome.
gnomes. Like, whoa,
Well, you better know popular culture too to
yes,
know this, because in
yes,
the storybooks, elves always build shoes. But you always, because fairies do the tooths and
yeah,
all that stuff, but elves are the ones that built your shoes because that's the story. Then of course they had they make a joke about the Keebler elf
yes. Like they all they want to do is bake cookies
in a tree.
in a tree. That was fantastic joke. I was like, I never thought about that. Let me see who's it written by. David Berenbaum. Let's see. He wrote Elf, The Haunted Mansion, Zoom. Okay, and then some movies that we never heard of. But this was a really great movie.
But anyways, I want to point out though, since we're talking about elves,
Yeah.
there's elves in Lord of the Rings.
Yes. See, I thought about that
Not
too.
even the same elves.
Yeah, not
Those
the same elves.
tall, use bows and arrows,
And they can fight.
swords. Yeah, they're kind of mean.
Yes.
These elves, they're all small.
They are all
And I like
small.
I like how they do the camera photography.
Oh,
Make them look like they're small.
it's so funny when you mentioned Lord of the Rings. That's exact the kind of trick they did in Lord of the Rings too. The perspective shot, right? Everybody is in the same room, but like Will Ferrell's closer up to the camera while everybody's like further away. And it's so funny that you mentioned that because I was gonna say the same thing. Like instead of they just use trickery.
Yeah, I don't mean, it's kind of odd. I think they're trying to do it in a way where you kind of know it's trickery, but it's for fun. I mean,
it's so great. I do love Elf a lot. Like, it is so funny because like I told Heather like, hey, me and Shane are doing Elf this week, and she's like, did you watch the movie already? I'm like, yeah, because I want to watch it immediately. And she's like, you didn't wait for the boys? Like, I want them because the month we were in, like, I want them to start watching Christmas movie now. I don't. What the boys always watch on.
We should go ahead and ruin the music, ruin the magic right now. It's November, okay?
Well, it is November, but like
the
way that we shoot
Thanksgiving
this.
yet. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving.
But then my boys, right, all they want to watch for Christmas movie is Ryan will say Kevin, and then we immediately he said, I want to watch Kevin.
Kevin
From Home Alone. Oh, that's a long.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. From Home Alone.
Okay. Well, it is a long pause because I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, From Home Alone.
So
yeah.
he just wants to watch Home Alone is what you're telling me, but he calls it Kevin.
Yeah, he calls Kevin because Kevin, it's that tagline of saying Kevin.
Yeah.
And like Heather want to make sure like, hey, we can't just watch Home Alone and The Grinch all the time. Like, you want to watch something that's funny too. And like Elf is a very good one during Christmas.
Yeah.
I haven't introduced them to my favorite Christmas movie. Probably went off for another couple of years, probably.
Yeah, I don't really think that you should say that's your favorite Christmas movie because that one's old. Like I told you, that joke is old.
It's not a joke. I don't consider it as a joke. I didn't say it as a joke.
Christmas movie. That's your favorite Christmas movie. Yep. It's Die Hard.
It's Die Hard.
It's your favorite Christmas movie.
It's not a joke. It's actually my favorite Christmas
movie. Okay. We're on the same boat with a million other people in this country.
But like, if you say my favorite action movie, right, it's probably Police Story from with Jackie Chan.
Okay, well, good, because I didn't ask.
But because people like this can't be your favorite Christmas movie because it's action. That's how some people.
No, it can be your favorite Christmas movie. Yeah, because I'm just tired of when people go, "Hey, my favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard," and they wait for me to laugh, and I'm thinking, okay, I hear this every year from like 20 people tell me that every year.
Even if let's just say it's not Die Hard, right? I would say something like either Batman Returns or Gremlins.
It's Batman Returns. Actually, Gremlins are really good too.
Yeah, but then you can say that's a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is not my favorite Christmas movie.
No, like Batman Returns is good, but it's not my favorite Christmas movie. It's not even my favorite superhero movie.
Well, that's probably good.
Oh,
But I
it's
mean,
pretty good. It's not just my favorite. It's that Batman Returns is a very good movie.
Batman
Like
Returns is a very good
Elf
movie.
is also a very good movie. I would watch this again. Like every time, like on Thanksgiving after the football game, let's put on Elf because it's time to
Okay, that's
go.
fine.
Because
That's
you know
fine.
why? Santa is coming.
And but see, that's the thing is you don't watch Die Hard with your family, so maybe it's not that great Christmas
No, no,
movie.
no. I don't watch Die Hard with my family yet. Yet. It's just
Yeah,
a
well,
time issue. It just eventually. Hey, all right.
wait, what are you gonna do when your kids tell you the Die Hard sucks, Dad?
I don't think so. We'll
You don't
see
think they'll
then.
say that?
Then no food for you.
Or did I ask you that a long time ago? What if one of your kids turns out they don't like Star Wars?
uh they do like Star Wars, so it's
Yeah, I
different.
know, but I think a long time ago I asked you that question. What happens? And I think you said you disown them
Oh,
or
that's oh, I was gonna
something.
say the same thing. I forgot what I said. I was gonna say I was gonna
I can't
disown them.
remember what you said, but
It's
you
something
looked
along the
at me
line
for
of
a while
disown.
ago.
Like Star Wars.
Like, how could they not like Star
It's the
Wars?
joke I had. Like I put on Facebook. Like
I think
before.
somebody else. I think there was somebody else that liked Star Wars, and they said that their kids don't like Star Wars, but I can't remember who it is at the moment.
Oh, I don't know.
And it may have been Mark Hamill. Who knows? But I know that somebody is like that. And they like my kid doesn't even like Star Wars.
Shoot.
And there's I guess there are some people who don't like Star Wars. I mean, I don't know who they are.
I don't either, but I
I mean, I guess if they don't, they're
I
lying to
don't
me.
know how my sons is into that fantasy world, like with the wizards and stuff. Like I haven't shown them anything Lord of the Rings yet, and I don't think in their life they came across like mystical adventures like Princess Bride and things like that. They don't have
Yeah,
anything for this generation to show. Well, I guess they have Princess Bride, the TV show, but like not like a movie out that's kind of like that. I think the closest thing
yeah,
to
yeah.
wizardry would be Thor that they have seen,
Okay,
like
well,
with
for
wizards
your
and magic and
kids,
stuff, like
yeah,
and
for your
Doctor
kids.
Strange. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about Hocus Pocus? Did they get to watch Hocus Pocus?
No, because Hocus Pocus came out on Disney Plus recently. Well, I won't say recently, probably last year now. I time has
Yeah.
gone by really quick for me this year, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
But let's get back to the movie. So we were talking about the elves making making cookies in the tree.
Okay.
I was laughing so hard at that because I forgot about that part.
Yeah, so the tree catches fire. They
But
should do it during the
yeah,
dry season.
but I do like it because like sometimes in the beginning when they show like the elves the big thing for the elves is to work for Santa because there's other
Yeah.
elves in the world too and I forgot about that and then that brings me to the actor of Peter Dinklage. 'Cause I forgot he was in the movie until they call him because he's the man with all the ideas for kids books and I thought that was great
Well, yeah, he's
casting.
the world-renowned kids
Yeah,
writer.
yep, and I loved
He's
his.
such a jerk.
He's such a joke. He's such a DB, and like the way that he talks to him on the phone, like I need you to be picked up by a certain car, and I'll take the 20
Yeah.
grand up front, and then when I get into the car, right, it had to be 71 degrees exactly, and I'm thinking,
I also like it when he goes, "Don't you put me on hold?
that's
Don't
what
you
you want
put
help.
me on hold?"
Okay,
And
I'll
of
see
course,
you
they almost
tomorrow.
did it. He goes, "I'll also be there."
I'll be there. I'll see you tomorrow. I thought that was really great, and the what is it? The work building. I know they use a like a sound stage or an actual building that a lot of other movies was shot there too. I think Final Destination, a lot of scenes were shot in that same building they use as the mailroom and the office and stuff. And
Oh
like
yeah.
several other horror movies actually use the same building that his dad worked at. I mean, like James Caan. I never expect James Caan to do a movie like this. Like a
They all
very
used Empire State.
no, they didn't use the Empire State Building. That's a different location.
I
Oh,
know.
oh, okay. I had no idea.
But James Caan, yes, you watch a lot of James Caan movies.
The only James Caan movie I always watch, right? But he always plays the bad guy, right?
Oh, actually, I mean, I like James Caan. I know
Oh,
who
I
he
like James
is,
Caan too.
but I don't watch a lot of his movies. I don't, so I can't say, oh, I'm a fan or anything. But I know, I mean, I do know who he is.
Yeah, I know who he is because he was also well, he's in The Godfather, so I seen that. And,
Oh, really?
yeah, he was really young though. Like he was in
What
The
he'd have to be
Godfather
there.
with Robert Duvall, and when I saw those two guys, the first time I watched The Godfather, I'm like, I didn't recognize them because they were a lot younger.
Yeah.
You know, Robert Duvall, like he looks completely different when compared to Gone in 60 Seconds, and James Caan compared to like the other movie I saw
Yeah.
James Caan was in Bulletproof with Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, he was in Dick Tracy. You know what? Everybody was in Dick Tracy. I was in Eraser.
Oh, I haven't seen Dick Tracy. Yeah, Madonna was too.
Yeah, Madonna was in Dick
I saw
Tracy.
Eraser. I probably saw more James Caan movies than I realized.
Probably because he's not like well, by the time we've seen James Caan in movies,
I know his kid's an actor.
Oh yeah, Scott, because he's in Gone in 60 Seconds.
So, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
From the movies that we saw, I mean, like he was a
Duvall.
bigger star, I guess, in the 60s and 70s. You know?
Yeah, I'd say it was a bigger star at one time because otherwise we wouldn't know who he was.
Yep.
We just go, he's the bad guy.
He's the bad guy.
He's the bad guy in every movie.
So
And in this movie, he was kind of the bad guy.
He is, but then it changes.
But he wasn't really the bad guy. He was just kind of the character who didn't know where he wanted to be.
Yes.
He's the Scrooge in a way. Because I like him. He goes, your dad's in the naughty book.
Yes, and he's like, no. And like, because the way that we see James Caan, right?
But of course he goes, everybody can change. Remember?
Yeah, everybody can change. It's really awkward when Will Ferrell was trying to hug him. From the way that we saw James Caan through other movies, like, well, this is really awkward. I think he's gonna punch him. Right? Because it seems so awkward when he's trying to hug James Caan because Will Ferrell is a tall guy.
Yeah, he's a very tall guy.
Oh, that's why, like, no, Will Ferrell actually had wardrobe change when they made him change out of his elf outfit to the business suit his dad was wearing.
I like that. Because I didn't recognize you. He goes, you have to somewhere in them business clothes.
Yeah, I'm bringing business clothes today.
We're not business clothes. And I love to say the name Francisco. Francisco. That's so fun to say.
Francisco. Let's see. A lot of the things from this movie, right? Not just for fun. I do like that it's true. And one of my favorite Christmas related line in this movie is actually the best way to spread Christmas cheer is just singing aloud for all to hear. I love that so much. I don't know why, because it's true, right? Because let me tell you a story.
I don't know if it's really true.
So, okay, it's not really true. I don't either. But so, just a few days ago, we went to a taco place. Actually, there's a taco place just recently opened by my house. I already been there 3 weeks this week because I went really today. Good. This Saturday, last Saturday, and Thursday. So,
hey, are they the world's best tacos?
To me, it is.
Okay.
You ever had Torchy's? Torchy's tacos?
I don't think I have. I heard of them, but I don't think I ever actually.
Torchy's is pretty damn good. Okay. PDG, pretty damn good. And there's another place around here called Velvet Taco. So when Velvet Taco came out, me and Heather were like, "Oh, this place is pretty good."
That sounds a little creepy.
So
is that the one? Is that where you're going?
No. So
what's the name of the taco place you're talking about?
Gimme Taco. Gimme, like Gimme. Gimme Taco. So when I first ate there, right, I told Heather like, "Whoa, this place is really good." So I took her and I was like, "Oh, this is really good." So on Sunday we have a family luncheon, right? I told my mom like, "Hey, let's go to this place. It's very good." I go there on Sunday. They were closed. It was just last Sunday. I was so disappointed, right? And then Heather's like, "Well, there's another place close up the street. We can go to Velvet." Okay, we go to Velvet. We bought all this stuff. Came back, highly disappointed. I think it's because in my mind, right? In our mind, it's like, "Oh, Gimme Taco was closed today." Went to Velvet. So the following Saturday, which is last Saturday, I make sure I told Heather and my mom, like, we're going on Saturday because Sunday they're closed. So I'm not going to miss this opportunity again. I haven't eaten carbs in a long time, but I'll do it for tacos. So I did. Last Saturday, I ate carbs. This past Thursday, I ate carbs. And tonight, I ate carbs. And then it's going downhill from here. But anyway, so we went there Saturday, right?
Daily for me.
So the owners were there. The husband and the wife and their son was there, right? So I started to tell them this story, like, man, you guys are closed on Sundays. It made me really sad. I had to go to Velvet last Sunday, and the owner, the guy said, "Oh no, don't go to another taco place." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right," because I went to Velvet Taco. I actually made that face. I was very energetic in my speech, right? And Heather's like, Just like it's like 5 p.m. at almost like 5 to 6 at 30 p.m. at night. Why is the energy level so high? Because I got to let them know that this is how I feel, emotionally.
Because you're excited about.
Yeah, I was excited eating Jimmy Taco.
Basically, you're Buddy the F.
So you know what happened that night? So we ordered our food, right?
And you didn't get diarrhea, did you?
No.
Okay.
It's so good.
Okay.
So what I did is I ordered my dad 2 crispy tacos. I got a crispy tacos because we like crispy tacos.
Yeah.
They gave us a whole tray of a dozen crispy tacos.
Wow.
Yeah, because of my energy level. Because I was like, when we were holding this tray, me and Heather figured like, oh, it's the nachos. They put the nachos in one so we can share, right? Which we don't mind because we all love nachos. We came home. I opened that thing. I was like, this is not nachos. I didn't order 12 crunchy tacos. They gave us 12 crunchy tacos. And you were crapping on me about my energy level. It's because my energy level got us 9 more free crispy tacos. So the next time you need to just shut up.
What if they meant to give you nachos and it was an accident?
Oh no. We had everything else, but the only thing extra was 12 crispy tacos. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, they gave us a lot. We already ordered a lot of food, right? But then they gave us 12 more crispy tacos. So that was last Saturday. This Thursday, I ran, right? The kid recognized me. Like, oh, I recognize you. Yeah, we had a PTA meeting.
Wow, you're a celebrity too. Wow.
Oh, dude. Every time I find a place I like, right? I go almost like 3-4 times a week.
Yeah, I had that same problem.
See,
and then I had to quit going when those people really start to know me because I'm thinking, they're going to think I'm stalking them, and I'm not. So I'm just going to start somewhere else.
And when I left Thursday,
I did, especially when they want to be my friend. I'm like, okay, we're good.
Well, on Thursday, it was just me, Heather, and the kids, right? Because we had to go to the school for a meeting. And we told the boys, like, hey, we're going to get Gimme Taco. They got so excited. So it was easy for me and Heather to find something for them to eat. So the kid was there. The kid's always there. He was there tonight, too. So I told him on Thursday night, like, hey, thank you for the food, and I'll see you Saturday. Because I already planned it. So tonight when we went, right, the owner was there. He recognized me immediately, too. But what happened on Thursday is there was a girl working there I never saw, and I still had the same level of excitement, right? And then the girl was like, wow, I really like your energy. I thought I had the seats. She likes my energy. Then at that moment, I could tell that she felt in a way that how you would have felt, like, oh, I'm really embarrassed by this guy. Even though Heather's an extrovert, but not my level of extrovert.
Oh, okay. We all both got too much energy.
I do have a lot of energy, so that's why I'm dressed like this today.
That's why you're dressed like an elf.
I have a lot of energy. I don't
joy.
I do.
You bring lots of joy and annoyance to a lot of folks.
I sure do. I'm not on caffeine or sugar.
Sure do.
Sugar. I'm not on any of this.
Do.
You don't want to see me on caffeine, man. I probably help you move. I will probably fight a bear. Me on caffeine.
Really don't think you will.
But I could be on that energy. But I want to fight a bear. I didn't say
the only thing the only thing you would do is outrun the.
I didn't say I was gonna win, but I could fight a bear. The outcome is everybody's unanimous. Lamb is gonna lose.
Oh. Well, it depends on the bear you fight.
Yeah. And the other thing I love is treat every day like Christmas.
It'd be like, why is Lamb punching that koala bear? Why is Lamb kicking that? Why is Lamb kicking that panda bear? Yeah, why is Lamb kicking that panda bear?
That's why we didn't say what kind of bear specific.
Yeah, go kick a grizzly, dude.
Polar bear. If I was gonna fight, I'm gonna fight the best.
Oh man.
So since we're on this,
you will
Christmas
look like
deal,
that. You will look like my holiday gift, my holiday card where I sit out. Oh, the bear's eating the people.
So how many Christmas movie do you like? Like actually,
not really.
Like the themes of Christmas, like planes, trains, and automobiles. Let's not talk about Die Hard, Gremlins, Batman Returns, like an actual Christmas theme movie. Like, did you ever seen The Grinch?
I thought we already established that Die Hard is the actual true. No, let's just go. When Christmas rolls around, Christmas comes around or anything, there's no go-to movie for me.
Oh no?
No, I'm not really a holiday movie watcher. You know, I don't go, oh, it's Christmas time, I need to watch a Christmas movie because why?
You ever seen The Grinch?
I mean, this is a good. Yeah, I saw part of it. I wasn't all that. I wasn't blown that way.
So this one was better. Yeah, those are different things.
Because it's funny. Because this is funnier to me.
Oh, this is funny.
This is funny. This is annoying. He's annoying. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like always. This is just the greatest Christmas movie, but no, it just made me laugh. And as long as I'm smiling and laughing, everything's good.
Okay. So did you like when was it Walter James Caan's character? Yeah, Walter
I
Hobbs,
think
right?
it was.
Did you like it when they actually shot the scene where he took the books from the nun?
Oh, I didn't see that. Well, yeah, I didn't see that. I just saw the nun in his office.
That was so funny. Yeah, the nun is stuff. He took the books away from the nun during Christmas time. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, I just saw this because that wasn't in the movie I saw.
Really? Because I thought you and I did. You watch it on Amazon Prime? Because I have this movie on Prime.
Oh no, I didn't. Watched it on your movie collection.
Oh, that's like the movies anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I watched the inferior copy. Well, I hate to tell you, you own an inferior copy. How dare you, man?
No, the licensing is different.
Okay, well, anyways, nope, I didn't see that part. I just saw where he talks to the nun about taking the book. So
oh yeah, not physically, but like yeah, not the physical.
But I do. I mean, I do know the joke. When he goes, "Hey, why's your name on your desk?" He goes,
"Oh, because I bought it."
No one would take it. He goes, "I like it." He goes, "That's a joke, huh?" It's a funny joke.
I just like to smile. Smiling is my favorite. Why do you always smile like that? So you did see the scene where he's trying to hug the raccoon, right?
Yes, I did. I did see that. But you already know that's going to end badly. I'm like, who would touch a raccoon? That's just not good. They're really not very nice.
He's not the guy that like. You ever heard of the guy on YouTube that feeds the raccoons hot dogs? You ever seen this guy?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
dude. So there's this man, right? He's been feeding raccoons and he's put on YouTube since like 2006 or like mid 2000s. And when people he has interviews on news stations like, hey, why are you feeding these raccoons? Because his wife fed the raccoons. When she passed, she just asked her husband like, hey, if you could just keep feeding them. So that's all he's been doing. Because his wife's dying wish was for him to keep feeding the raccoons. And this guy, you could call him the raccoon whisperer. The raccoon shows up on time right before he comes out because they know this guy will feed him. Every raccoon you see, right, is so funny. It's like they get the hot dog from the guy, right, and they'll go to that certain spot to eat. And when they're done, if they want seconds, they'll ask him for seconds. They don't attack him. They're very nice about it. They just go and like tap him on the shoulder, like, hey, I want another one. He'll just give him another one. He just sits down. The raccoon sits around him sometimes. But like,
well, that's because he's not a threat to them at all.
He's not. So the raccoons are all fat.
He is better than a trash can.
Yes. So the raccoons are all fat, right? But then some people complain like, oh, it's not good for their diet. And I'm here thinking like, hey, man, what is the raccoon's life expectancy? Something is going to get them. If they enjoy this, just let them have it. Some of these raccoons might not make the next 3 weeks or 3 days.
Really, nothing's going to get them, really.
Nothing. But then, like, some people, like, complain. Really. Like, people always complain on the internet. There'll always be someone that will complain even about this movie. Like, oh, Elf sucks. I can't believe, like, this is Will Ferrell's worst movie. I think Will Ferrell's worst movie is probably Land of the Lost, I want to say. Is it called? Oh, you have seen that, right?
I saw that. I didn't think it was that bad.
Or maybe
what was it?
Me Padre.
Well, it was okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was the best. It wasn't the greatest Will Ferrell movie. I'll tell you that already.
Yeah, I mean, like
as far as his movies goes, that wasn't his best. One of his best movies. I'm sure he's done worse though.
Yes, I want to talk to you about.
He's not up in his top.
It's not his top 5. Would you have eaten the stuff that he ate, like corn, like maple syrup or spaghetti?
Oh, spaghetti? No, I don't think I would.
Are you able to drink a whole 2-liter Coke in one go?
Not nowadays.
Oh, not nowadays. But you know what? Will Ferrell was his early mid-30s in this movie, so even at that time, well, I can't do.
I could have done it. I would have
done it too. Yeah.
Yeah, but maple syrup on
pasta.
I don't know, man. I don't think I could, because I don't even like the taste of Pop-Tarts anymore, really.
Oh, I haven't eaten Pop-Tarts in a long time because of my dryness, but
I'd try it. But yeah, Pop-Tarts aren't my favorite anymore. I used to eat Pop-Tarts all the time, but then I just got depressed. I ate Pop-Tarts so much, I think I got sick of them.
So, one of my favorite things back then was animal crackers.
And maple syrup give you a stomach ache nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because there's too much sugar for our body can handle.
Well, true maple syrup doesn't have a lot of sugar in it.
Oh, the true maple syrup, yes.
I don't know what he was eating, but again, I would drink that. I would drink that maple syrup he had in his coffee down in the mailroom, though.
That's definitely. I love that scene when he got drunk for the first time. He's like, "Can I have some?" Yeah, man, knock yourself out.
Yeah, then those guys are just all happy. Everybody's happy
Because everybody's drunk. I love
Everybody's
that.
all happy down there.
That's not like for me. That's not like an urgent matter for them to call Mr. Hobbs though. Like they interrupt his meeting with Peter Dinklage just to call like, "Hey, the guys in the mail rooms are dancing around. Really? This is what's urgent to you?"
Well, they clearly because they already know it's like your son is the cause of the problem.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, so that's why they call him. But man, everybody's having a great time anyway. It's the mail room.
That was an awesome mail room. Plus, since you just like send all kinds of things, it was almost like the Shadow. You know, where you put the little tubes in the
yes, like
or old.
I just want to get this out of the way.
Old banks where you put the thing in there. Okay, get it out of the way. Let's go.
No, because every movie I told you, like even though how much I love it, right? That's always something that bothers me. This is another movie, just like the last one with the other guys. Nothing bothered me about this movie, like logically.
And it really shouldn't. You know, the funny thing was when I was watching this, I was thinking to myself, what would bother Lamb about this movie?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you think like that.
But I thought,
let's play that game.
He's walking through the North Pole and he talks to fictional characters and he talks to a snowman. If Lamb has a problem with this movie, there is something wrong with Lamb.
I did not either. Like when he talks to those the sea creature.
Come on.
Did that crap me up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Yeah. Norwell. That was a Norwell.
Yeah, no.
And they're real creatures, by the way. They're real.
I'm talking about sea creature. Like he talked to that sea creature. I'm like, that didn't bother me at all either. Nothing in this movie bothered me.
That wasn't a sea creature. That was a whale.
Oh, that's a whale. Okay, I'm sorry.
Narwhal. Yeah, Narwhal. It's a whale that has a unicorn horn on it.
Oh, that's right.
They use that horn to bust the ice.
Ah.
Yeah, that's not a
evolution, man. No, I didn't have any problem with this movie. Like, one of my favorite shot is when they show a strange man dressed in an elf in a Central Park. Right, the picture looks like Bigfoot, like the pose that he walked. I love that so much. It didn't even bother me about the book, what everybody wanted for Christmas. Because when they asked the reporter, right, like that was a very specific example. He just wanted a boyfriend to commit and stop posing around. Well, who told you that? It's in the book. This is what you wanted for Christmas. I love that scene. Like the book, I also like the Christmas spirit meter on the sleigh. Yeah. That makes so much sense. Like I did like the way that they put like, well, a lot of people lose their Christmas spirit because like the time back in 2003 or whatever, like a lot of people don't want to do Christmas stuff anymore and things like that. It's kind of like when you and I worked at Lowe's, right? A lot of people don't like it when they set up for Christmas, especially in my department.
Yeah, well, yeah, everybody says that.
Yeah, see, I never had a problem with setting up Christmas because like, hey, it's supposed to be a joyous occasion, but everybody treats it like. But then when you and I worked, right, we didn't set up Christmas before Halloween though. They probably do that now because
no, they don't. Yeah, they don't.
Oh wait, they don't.
But you don't. But you'd almost think they do.
I could have sworn I saw. There's a picture I took with Ethan and Ryan that at the Lowe's around here, the Christmas already set up. I gotta go back. I think it was before Halloween.
Christmas has been set up. Oh, Christmas is set up before Halloween.
Oh yeah, I'm saying about when we work.
But it's not set up. But it's not set up before the Halloween stuff.
Oh no! Like the time. I'm talking about like they set up before the Halloween.
Oh okay, yeah, no, I don't know. As long as I can remember, Christmas has always been set up before Halloween ever gets here.
Wow. Like July. I remember the first time I seen the box holiday tree, and I'm thinking
it's actually in August. Yeah, they do it in August.
Oh, that's too kind of hot to set up Halloween in Texas in August. August in Texas?
Oh, they said this. I'm telling you, they set Christmas up in August.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah. They're not the very end of August.
I know. I think Costco does it in September.
I think it depends on the date. Yeah, it depends on how quick to get it.
That is true too. Because they're just trying to get that money, and that's all they're trying to do.
Some years it's not. Some years it's. Well, you could get people ready, you know.
Yep.
Because the closer you get to Christmas, the less people want stuff.
So the time that we're shooting this right now is 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Well, a week before Thanksgiving. But then people in my neighborhood, right after Halloween is over, right? Halloween was on a Tuesday. By Thursday, they have their Christmas stuff lights up already. But I think right now is because with the technology we have, the lights could change color by themselves. Yeah. You just push a button on the app instead of
Well, the normal thing is usually after Thanksgiving, everybody starts Christmas.
No, you see the way that we're recording right now, Heather's working on Christmas right now.
Oh, wow.
So
Right
today
now
is
at your house.
November 11th, Veterans Day.
Wait. So she's working on Christmas right now at your
Yeah,
house?
she told me like, hey, I know what I'm gonna do while you talk to Shane on the show. It's like I'm gonna get the Christmas stuff ready. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably because we're doing the Christmas show and that just got her in the Christmas spirit. Because nothing gets people in the Christmas spirit like Buddy the Elf.
Yes.
And you're exuberant lust for tacos. Which I actually would like to try some of these tacos.
Oh, dude, give me taco. Let me tell you something. So I told Heather like, hey, when we were working at Lowe's, Manuel took me to these super authentic Mexican restaurants, right, where nobody spoke English, and I ate a sandwich.
I went
there
too.
Oh, you went there? What's that place
called?
Yeah,
I was there with you.
What was that place called? I can't remember.
Las Palomas.
Las Palomas. So yeah, I can't remember. It's Las Palomas.
Was that what it was called? Was that what it's called? I can't remember.
I can't remember. I think that's a Tex-Mex place, but that's another place in downtown Plano. But whatever it's called, right? There was a sandwich that I ate, and I still remember.
No pantalones.
But anyway, it was called the torta. So any
other,
it
was called a torta.
Torta, right? So they're not gonna have that at Taco Bell on the border like Blue Goose. No. I had never seen a torta there, right? And give me taco, they had a torta. So when I saw that, I'm like, there's a torta here. I ordered that for my dad, and I had a bite. It was so good, Shane. It was super authentic Mexican food. And I was telling Heather, like, I'm not going to see this at Torchy's. I'm not going to see that at Velvet Taco.
But I hate to tell you, but, like, I don't think crunchy shells are authentic at all.
It's not. So on the street tacos, right, they have only that crispy taco probably for you guys. And by you guys, I mean white people. But, like,
thanks.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
I do apologize. Let me take that back.
So
I guess people
want
to go in there for, like, I guess Tex-Mex. So that way they see a taco.
Because they don't make that for Chinese folks at all.
No, I'm gonna eat the street tacos that they have there because I'm.
So am I.
Yeah, see, dude, this place is so good, man. It's not expensive either. It's reasonable price for a street taco. So when they have the torta, I ordered that for my dad because last Saturday I ordered for my dad, right? So today I told him, hey, I'm gonna order you another sandwich. What do you think of it? And my dad was like, oh my god, that was so good. The torta was really good. The sandwich was really good. And this is what he said to me. It's better than a Big Mac. I was like, what? My mother was like, he's comparing everything to a Big Mac.
Well, that is for him the benchmark. That is a Ferrari.
Yes. Yes, it must be. Hey, let me ask you, like, what is considered a Christmas meal? So on Thanksgiving, we have turkey, right? Do you eat turkey for Christmas too? Or is it like a ham? What is it?
We do ham.
So ham for Christmas and turkey for Thanksgiving, but you can have both for Thanksgiving. Ham
it doesn't really matter. Yeah, a lot of people don't like. A lot of people have ham and turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I like the more protein, the better.
It's usually ham. Some people eat turkey. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but I guess it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it all.
I don't really think Jesus ate either one. On his birthday.
It looks like Jesus and his followers didn't eat much.
Well, I'm sure they did. I know. All you had to do is give the man some water and it turned into wine.
Yep.
But
they all having a good time.
I don't think they had turkeys yet because they weren't in the New World. And
in the New World.
And I don't think they ate pork. So
yeah, you're right. They don't eat pork. Yeah.
They probably ate what I would like to eat is steak.
Oh, yes.
I wish that's what they ate.
So I'm so glad you brought up the red meat, right? So Heather, like, we have this tradition because her mom, like, Heather's mom passed, but the last memorable Thanksgiving we had was like she bought stuff from Boston Market. So every Thanksgiving we buy
meatloaf.
No. They're turkey and Thanksgiving. So every Thanksgiving, Heather
they have meatloaf too.
Yeah. But every Thanksgiving, we make an order from Boston Market because they're open on Thanksgiving for you to pick it up. So we've been doing that because that reminds her of her mother. And so we do that. And then this time she's like, is there any kind of other meat you like? Because she knows that turkey is kind of very dry for me, right? So I'm like, meatloaf. well, I don't want meatloaf. So there's oh, yes. So I got brisket.
Oh, they had that?
No, not at Boston Market. I had to go.
Okay.
So
I got really
I've been
that.
trying
Awesome.
like
Wow.
different places because I know like barbecue places not open on Thanksgiving, right? So I've been trying
Yeah.
Sam's and Costco. So I found this brisket at Sam's, dude. It was so good, but
Wow.
you just put it in the oven to make. So I got
Oh yeah, I think I'll probably eat that too.
yeah, I got
Those
like
are actually pretty good. I
yeah
even tear it up and put it in burritos.
yeah yes. It was so tender enough. So I bought that, and there's these burnt ends in Costco I bought today. The burnt ends are already very good, but the barbecue sauce is good. But if you put that sauce with the briskets from Sam's, oh man, you got a thing going.
Yeah. I'm
So
sorry, I don't do
I mean
sauce,
that
dude.
I don't do a lot of sauce. I don't like. I would dip it like if the brisket is this big, right? I dip this much, a little bit, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if I eat the whole thing is a little bit dry for me, I need some kind of moisture for me to be able to swallow my food. Otherwise, I'm just drinking a lot of water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then that brisket's not that great. Then.
Hey, but I'm gonna have brisket, some turkey, cause like the thing that Heather doesn't want to do right now is like I always try to buy the Popeyes Cajun turkey, cause
Oh.
there's a lot of sauce with
Yeah.
it. Like when you make it, it's a lot of juice. The Cajun sauce is really
Yeah.
good, easy
Yeah,
for
the
me to
funny
eat.
thing is, it's funny because we're sitting here talking about Thanksgiving food,
I
but
know,
by the
but
time this show airs,
it's not.
Thanksgiving's already gonna be
Hey, but by the
over.
time this show airs, it's after Thanksgiving, and people are like, "Oh, I ate this for Thanksgiving." So
Yeah, I
right
wish
now,
I would. They were thinking, I wish I would have had those tips for when Thanksgiving came along, but now we missed it.
you
But
know
hey,
what?
look forward to Christmas.
Yeah,
Eat brisket for
all this for
Christmas
Christmas.
or pizza. Pizza for Christmas is good too.
Well, since I talk about
There's nothing
tacos,
wrong
right?
with it.
The next time I'm eating carbs is probably stuffing, because I
Or
like the
you can
stuffing
just,
with gravy.
or you could just eat what a lot of people do in Texas.
What? What do people do in Texas? Let acknowledge.
They,
What?
what
Give me
was
some
that?
knowledge.
Oh, thanks a lot. Now the spotlight's on me, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, dang it!
Tamales, they eat tamales, dude.
Oh, I actually asked because
A lot
in
of
our
people make
neighborhood people make
tamales.
tamales. Yes, I asked
They do.
Heather if they
It's
want to
the
make
season to
make
make
tamales.
tamales, and it's time to eat tamales.
But since our neighborhood is so diverse, right? I find out that's not only Mexican tamales, and I forgot what this lady's from. I think she's from Salvador. The Salvador
Okay.
tamales, they are richer. They are bigger. They're
They
not
use
like the.
banana. They put banana leaves on it.
I can't remember if it's banana leaves, but it's a really big tamale though. I mean, it was still
Okay.
good.
Well, hey, it's whatever. It's as long as you're eating it.
It just opens my world to other tamales of the world. Okay, that's what I love.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's why when I talk to other people from other cultures, I'm like, hey, what do you guys eat? Well, I eat this. Oh, I know you eat that. Where do you go in this Dallas Metroplex
Yeah,
area
that's what
for
I'm asking.
your taste of home?
Yeah, where do
That's
you
what
go?
I'm
What
asking.
is your restaurant?
Yep.
I'm
Don't
not
tell me
asking you
like
what
they
your mama makes.
not like those like when Chinese food is not Hunan chicken, okay? They want to know what I eat, and I don't eat Hunan chicken or sesame chicken. Oh, I eat it, but I because I like to eat food, but by authentic stuff. I'm asking you what's authentic to you in our Metroplex area, because I want to go there.
Well, it's not McDonald's. Let me tell you that.
So we're going to Hong Kong in a couple of months, right? And then me and I talked to Heather like, man, obviously we can't wait to eat KFC because the different flavors of chicken, and then McDonald's. I'm thinking it probably might be better in U.S. because they don't have the same FDA guidelines, so they don't have to use processed food.
I
And
don't know.
whatever.
Have you looked at the beef patties that come up on McDonald's hamburger? I'm not really sure it's even beef either. So I guess you'll be okay. Even though it is good. I'm not saying Big Mac's not
It's the
good because it
sauce,
is.
man. It's the sauce. It's whatever sauce. So I can't wait to go in there because I know in Hong Kong, right? Because I think, there's a lot of European influence or whatever. They
Yeah.
actually has a McCafe. When you saw the cup saying McCafe, I'm like, what the heck is this? There's actually a McCafe that could rival they look even better than Starbucks here.
Huh.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a coffee
they
shop.
have McCafe. Yeah, they have McCafe here in America.
Yeah, it's not that
It's just a
impressive.
cup. It's just
Oh, it's just a cup. That's what I'm saying. But there's an
with
actual
it's
coffee
the drink
shop.
in there. Oh, there's actually a cup.
Is it?
Okay.
So when I saw them, I'm like, oh, when I saw the coffee shop on McDonald's, I'm like, what the heck is this?
Well,
This is
maybe
pretty nice.
somewhere else. Maybe there's some in America. We just haven't seen them.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I won't ever see one out this way. So
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever see one.
I mean,
Maybe
I'm lucky. I'm lucky
too.
if I even see like a Burger King now. So
You know what? Ooh, Burger King is not very common in my area either. You have to go quite a bit away, but not too far. But
to a rough neighborhood. You always gotta go to a rough neighborhood.
A rough neighborhood. You just cut in and out, so it's almost about time for us to go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, usually.
But that worked on my end too, because like rough neighborhood. That's how you said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'm not rapping, dude.
I know, rough neighborhood. I didn't think about that. Do you think Burger Kings are in a rough neighborhood?
I mean, they shouldn't be, but normally they are nowadays, aren't they? Because the last story you told me about Burger King, you said, man, you had to go.
Oh, but that's because that was in that part of Dallas.
Oh, okay.
I was in the bad part of Dallas where you need a key to go inside the bathroom.
Here, I think as far as I know, there's only one Burger King around here.
There's only one Burger King around here either, also, but then I didn't eat it because I didn't eat carbs, right? But like for the deals that we got, I felt like.
But you did eat the tacos.
I did. No, I didn't eat the.
Oh, I still like. It's all right. I like McDonald's better than like Burger King, anyways.
Well, Burger King had the 2 for $5 deal, like the Junior Whopper stuff, and then you can get pretty good food with the Junior Whopper stuff.
Yeah, you can, but
it's not the best burger. Mac. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not Whataburger.
They have chicken fry. Oh, Whataburger. I haven't had Whataburger in a long time.
Who has chicken fry?
Chicken fries at Burger King. They have chicken fries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I don't know why we're talking about food. We're supposed to be talking about an elf.
Yes. What was your favorite part?
Oh,
I know you liked all the silliness of it. Let's talk about like what was your favorite part in Elf?
I don't know.
Your favorite line? Mine is the Throne of Lies thing. It cracks me every time because it's so serious on the Throne of Lies.
Oh, I do like it. I mean, there's too many lines, but I do love it when they thought of, okay, Santa Claus is coming. He's like, Santa Claus. Santa Claus. He's screaming it. Everybody's looking at him. Now, that's pretty cool. I do like it when he just happened. I thought it was funny though when he pops in the girls in the shower. Just happened to be showering at her work, and he's just in there singing, and she's in there.
Oh
singing.
Yes.
Took her forever to hear him. How could you not hear him in there singing?
Hey, do you think Will Ferrell is a good singer?
He's actually a pretty good singer. Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Yeah, Will Ferrell's a pretty good singer.
I don't know.
Right?
We never heard him sing a full song, and I don't know if that was really him, but from what he did, that was pretty good.
Yeah, from what he did was also very good. But they also did that same point in Step Brothers. You know, they make fun of his voice, right? When John C. Reilly said, like, wow, that was like somewhere between Fergie and Jesus. But like, I think even on SNL, he sings a lot on that show. Like
he does.
The cheer and he's not the church lady.
What's that? Because he does that, taco, burrito. Ooh, what's that? Yes. You got trouble.
So I guess that must be because like Will Ferrell's not known for his singing; it's for his comedic timing.
Because he hasn't really done any singing in any movie. Just those few parts. So who knows? Maybe
you know what? I need to watch that. You know, I'll probably do it this year.
Was he in a movie? Was he in a movie where he sings?
With Ryan Reynolds last year called Spirit. I can't remember. It's called Spirited or something, but it's a Christmas movie with him and Ryan Reynolds.
I thought he may have did something else. He didn't. He wasn't in Into the Woods, was he?
Into the Woods, no.
Because that was all singing.
So it's a musical.
Yeah. Kind of. I didn't see it at all. I just saw part of it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be asking you.
You know what? We need to talk about Peter Dinklage's part in this movie when he keep calling him an elf. He's an angry elf. Call me elf. Call me elf one more time.
I know, but the funny, that's the funny thing because he doesn't get. He doesn't get that because to him a small person is an elf. It's just the way the world is.
Yep.
And of course that guy's like, I'm mad. But I mean it's funny, but it's like
he drop kicks him.
He runs and kicks him.
And how did we not talk about the Andy Richards in the movie?
Oh, Andy Richter.
Yeah, Richter. Yeah, I said Richard. Richter is in the movie.
Yeah, I forgot.
And it's not the first time he's in Will Ferrell's movie. He is also in Talladega Nights.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I was surprised John C. Reilly wasn't in this movie.
That was because this is Will Ferrell's first one.
But Mary Steenburgen is.
Yes.
Who was she? Was she his mom in Step Brothers?
In Step Brothers, yep. She was his mom.
Okay, see. So you always have the same actors. A lot of magic.
I love that lady. She's always so hot to me.
Plus, she can time travel now.
She can.
Yes, she can because her husband is
Dr. Emmett
Lloyd
Brown.
Brown. Yeah.
Not her real husband.
Well, her real husband's Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
He's even grayer.
Yeah, he's
like
not one of those that's
he was a famous baseball player, and he owned a bar.
Wait, what movie is the famous baseball player?
Oh, he really wasn't.
Oh, no.
Ted Danson. Remember in Cheers? He's supposed to have been a baseball
player.
Oh,
that's right. I thought you were talking about like there's a different the different road, and then he was the ball owner.
No,
okay, I got you. Yes.
No.
Ah.
Then he fought in World War II. I mean.
Well, and then see how many Ted Danson movies you've seen outside of Cheers. Like everybody remembers him in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, but he was also in Three Guys and a Baby, right?
Oh yeah, Three Men and a Baby.
3 Men and a Baby.
And he was in a Will Smith movie called Made in America, but that has Whoopi Goldberg in it, I believe.
Yeah. Well, no, I haven't seen that many Ted Danson movies.
I think that was the first movie I saw they show interracial relationship for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that was like before I even moved to Texas, so that was like 1990, 91, or 92, 93, because that's when I had cable.
Yeah, and then you think, wow, you could do this in America? Okay. And you did.
Yep. And then I did.
You go, boy.
I love America. Did you scream America on the top of your lungs while you're stepping on the accelerator? I did.
Yeah, wrong movie, though.
I know, but maybe we just keep the streak going. Like, I didn't even know we were doing 2 Will Ferrell movies in a row, and that wasn't even our intention. It just, you said, a happy accident.
Well, we just happened to have one, and then we were like, well, we got to do a holiday movie.
I saw my note. So there's a lot of things that we talk about, when you talk about what's going to bother Lamb. The first time I watched this, because I haven't watched it all the way through, right? Like the first time, I didn't like that. Does Buddy not sleep? But they answered that in the movie. When he decorated the whole department store, and then he decorated the apartment that his dad lives in, and he's like, "Did you get any sleep last night?" "Oh, I got a good 40 minutes." I was like, at least they show that. That for me tie in the connection. Yeah. Like, oh, he only sleeps a little bit, and because they work all day for the elves.
Yeah, because the elves. Yeah, he's living on elves
of energy.
And plus, you got to think though, if all you do is eat sugar all day,
you could have all. Yeah, I thought about that too. Because he eats sugar all day. He wakes up like sugar, the 4 major food groups.
Yeah.
Cotton. What was the 4 major things? I wrote it down. Oh, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup. Lots of syrup. It's like, I'm surprised that Will Ferrell's character is not as fat as he should be.
Really? Yeah, but he works all the time.
That's right. They burn it off all the time. They do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And plus, I like it. You know what I do like? He always uses the etchy sketch to do everything.
Oh, see, that always question, I know for this movie it's probably fake, right? But I have seen some people use an etch a sketch and they can draw a Mona Lisa.
Some people can do some amazing things with
That's crazy. Like, wow. They do like that though. The other thing I like on here.
I mean, you'd have to have both your legs broken and you couldn't get out of bed to do that. Learn to do that. But yeah.
The other happy accident is how he come across to work inside that department store. Well, he doesn't. No one knows who works at any place anyway, right? I also love that manager, Faison Love. I saw him the first time. It was Def Comedy Jam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was.
Oh, I know he was a comedian, because when I saw him, that was the first time I seen other black movies, I guess, like African American movie that they cast him in. But this was the I guess for me more mainstream media for. It's not targeted certain specific audience. This one was like, Elf is for everyone. And I saw face on and they're like, hey, I know this comedian. Just like the Santa Claus. I think it's because Jon Favreau, they already know these comedians. Like, hey, man, you want to be in my movie?
Yeah,
it's small budget.
Yeah, they probably knew it.
Yeah, it's just small budget. So they need someone to fill those roles that he knows that it's going to be funny. Yeah. And he was pretty funny. He's like, hey, come here. What you doing down here? You just shop on your own time. It's like, how do you know that he works for you?
Yeah, he does it. That's the funny
it's kind of like, imagine.
Dude, remember when he's holding it for a special somebody?
Yes,
he gets that from dad.
That was so great.
He's like, a special somebody.
I forgot about the lingerie thing. And he got it for his Dad.
Because his dad's looking at it. It's like, what is this?
It's so funny when they put like these serious actors, James Caan holding this thing, like what the confusion on his face. Yes. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, so yeah, nothing bothers me in this movie. It did, but then I love it when they actually answer this. It bothers me a lot. They touch on it, but then they don't give me a resolution. Like, what the heck?
Yeah,
but I just
you just need to suspend all reality.
I do.
Let me tell you,
Because it's a movie.
This was a work of fiction. Yes, it was.
I complain about that other people. They don't use the same logic for other people because we don't like a movie.
There is nowhere where you're going to see cartoon characters in the same real world with you. Okay.
Yeah, that was stop motion.
That was the only fictional thing about this movie.
Yep. And sometimes I forgot about that scene when he leaves the North Pole.
The only other fictional thing was the engine on the sleigh. There's no such thing as a sleigh.
Oh, yeah.
Santa Claus does not have the engine.
But I accepted that scientific logic, which is okay with me.
Yeah, I mean, somebody had trying to make magic make sense, but just take it. It's magic. It's not supposed to make sense, okay?
You don't have to make it make sense.
Yeah.
So, hey, if you haven't seen Elf, what's the matter with you? Go see this movie. Yeah. It came out 20 years ago. Hey, unless you were born in 2018, which would only make you 6 or 5 right now, that's okay. You're okay if you're born in 2018 or after it's first time watching. But you're a full-grown adult, man or woman, you need to see this movie.
Well, hey, they might have the same problem your kids got. Their parents haven't showed it to them yet. Now you need to show it to your kids.
We've shown this to them. Yeah, we've shown this to them.
They didn't care, did they? They didn't care, did they?
I don't think they appreciate it as much. I think Elf is more like. Do you think Elf is more made for grown-ups?
Yeah, but a lot of things are.
A lot of things are.
Some of the funniest things are, but if you laugh at it, your kid's usually going to try to figure it out or just sit there and laugh at it. That they'll get something out of it that you're not. They may say a joke and you'll laugh and they're thinking, oh, my dad's laughing because he looks funny.
Before we go, let me tell you one thing, because you saw about the joke stuff, right? So I told you about that we had tacos tonight. The boys didn't want any because we had it Thursday. So Heather was trying to
they're gonna hate tacos.
Heather does this thing where she gave him a choice, but then sometimes she argue with me, right? Like, oh, I shouldn't have given him a choice. Like, yeah, you shouldn't have. Hey, this is what we're having tonight, and that's what you're gonna eat. So she opens that door like, hey, we're gonna have give me taco, Brian. What do you want? I want square pizza. I'm like, oh, now we have to do something else instead of going buy food and coming home. So right before we buy food, Heather warms up the oven, right? And then she warms up the oven. She's looking for square pieces. Like, we don't have any in the freezer. I'm like, well, we have I have a big garage. I have like 3 other freezers in the garage.
Square pizza. Oh, it's something you buy at the grocery store.
Yes, the square pizza.
I thought it was a company. I thought it was like a
Totino's. I can't remember. Totino's or whatever.
No, it's for Georgina. What did you call it, George?
Whatever that brand is. So I told her, hey, check the freezer outside. So check the freezer outside and come back like, we don't have any square pizza. I'm like, God, what are we gonna do?
It's gonna eat tacos now.
So no, I know that's not gonna go well. So what happens is like, you know what? We know what Ryan loves, right? Get him Chick-fil-A. So we call him down, hey Ryan, we don't have any square pizza. Are you okay with Chick-fil-A? He's like, no, I want McDonald's. I'm like, okay, just get him McDonald's, okay? So we're on our way to pick up the tacos. On the way driving there, Heather's on her phone, like, order like Uber Eats or something.
Yeah.
Get the food. And like, we're at the taco place at 5:30, and Heather's like, oh, it looks like it will be at the house by 6:06. Oh, good. They give us plenty of time. We can eat first, then we can serve them. Got back to the house. They actually got there early, like at 5:56, which is great. Someone knocks on our door. I go get the food, McDonald's, right? Get them all settled in. Just like 5 minutes later, the door got knocked again. I'm like, what? They already delivered the food. Tell them to go away. That's weird. So Heather went to check the food, right? There was another order of McDonald's of the exact same stuff. And I'm like, did they give us extra food or did you order twice? So Heather looked on her phone and was like, oh, shit. I'm like, you ordered two times? Like, yeah. And then from then on, right, it's like, how did you order food 2 times? And Ryan's like, so mommy, you ordered 2 times? And Ethan started chiming in like, what? 2 times? And then I was getting a little annoyed. It's just like, stop saying I ordered the food 2 times. So I'm like, oh, wait. I have a question. Did you order the food 2 times? And then we just couldn't stop. Like that, when Brian and Ethan stopped picking out, like, oh, Daddy's trying to be funny. Let's build on this. And then we just kept doing that. Like, and then Ryan's
Yeah,
still like,
yeah.
so you ordered it 2 times, mommy? So we had a whole bunch of. We have another order of 20 nuggets, a double quarter pounder, and a basket of fries that's just sitting in the
Yeah.
fridge right now. And I'm just telling them, like, hey, when they
Oh.
wake up in the morning tomorrow, I'm just going to heat those up and they can eat that for breakfast. And when they heard, they're like, yeah, we can eat it for breakfast. And
That
one
would
last
be
thing.
actually pretty good.
When was the last time you ate 20 chicken nuggets? Can you eat 20 chicken nuggets now, or like you're at the age where you can only eat 12?
I'm sure I could. I
Oh,
shouldn't, but I would.
oh, okay, you shouldn't, right? So last time I ate chicken nuggets, I was like,
But I haven't had chicken nuggets in
so
years.
yeah, I haven't, like, the last time I ate.
I'm just not a real big deal. They're not like.
Oh, because you're not.
selling
I
in
know
bulk to me.
you're not a big chicken fan, right? So the last time I ate chicken
Yeah.
nuggets, I ate 10, and I'm like, okay, I know I can eat 10, which is a good size, right? 10 nuggets for the calorie count for my day.
Yeah,
Ryan one time.
I could still eat the whole square pizza. Let me put it that way.
Oh, okay, no, I can't. So Ryan ate 16 nuggets today, out of 20.
Wow.
But last
Okay.
time he ate 19, right? But then Heather's pointed out, well, last time he ate 19, yeah, that's because he played a whole game of soccer. Today, he didn't do any activities. He just sat his butt down and played video games all day. He ate 16 nuggets. And I know, I promise this is the last thing I'm going to go over. So I did research on this. Like, why is my kid eating 19 chicken nuggets and I can only eat 10? Probably 12 if I want to push it. Because they're burning metabolism all the time. Even if they just sit there, right? Let's just say me and Ryan ate the same size lunch, same portion, everything. We watch TV. Okay? We watch a whole movie.
Think about it. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, it does make sense because he is actually growing.
Oh, he is growing.
You're
Yes.
pretty much.
I'm done. I'm already past the finish line.
All you're going to start shrinking and disappearing.
Yes.
While
So
he is actually turning into you.
So I read that, like, oh, they're burning metabolism all the time. So let's just say I watch a show with him for an hour, right? Before the show ends, I know this because it happens. Like, he's like, hey, Daddy, I'm kind of hungry. I'm like, what? I'm not even close. I'm like, I'm still kind of feeling bloated from this thing. And he's like, I'm hungry. Now I have to pause the show, go to the pantry.
Now we got to wait longer to eat nowadays.
Yeah, we do, right? We wait longer. Like, well, I ate at 12.
Yes, we do. I can't just go to the next restaurant in an hour anymore.
Yeah, I can't. Not even like, okay, if I eat at 12, right, I need to eat something light if I want to eat at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can pretty much just only eat 3 times a day. That's it.
Oh, I only eat actually, you know what? I eat 1 time a day, and my other meal is a shake. I do a protein shake and a meal a day.
Oh, yeah.
And I have enough, like, oh.
Yeah, take that evil stuff away from me.
And he's like, I ate 16 nuggets today. And then like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. Did nothing. Sit down and watch TV and play video games all day. Yeah, metabolism, like, I wish I had that metabolism too, but like, I'm a grown man now. I wish I had that metabolism, but I don't. Some people still do, and kudos to them. And with that note, we're out. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Tensai Reviews. If you like what you heard, give us a thumbs up on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next one.